ain't got it. Broke, five broke. We ain't got it. Don't spend no money, ain't got no clothes, ain't got no cars, ain't got no hoes. We broke.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're now listening. 1, 2, broke. We broke.
Yes, we're back again. It's Two Broke Twimbos in 2015. Brand new year. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's an underwear stain. That's right. It's Denny, that guy in the building, aka Denias, aka your girlfriend probably pities me, aka done more. Or when you look at my body weight, it's more like done less. And I'm here with Fidza P.
What? Who gave you the right to introduce me?
Moving on.
Right, it is I, Phil Chad, aka Flint Floss, the big boss, baby, aka
Fidza P,
aka Shamari, the Tengero Drink, aka Sexington Lovu, aka the Honorable, the Immutable, the Indistinguishable, soon to be Doctorable, and probably likable. Fidza P, Phil Chad, all the above, etc., etc. Choose option E on the multiple choice.
Hey, option E is almost always the wrong one. Almost always. I can guarantee that. Go for C. Right, we're in the new year. We figured we'd bring you a no guest episode where we take a moment to sit back and recount, reflect, refresh our memories on what we've done in 2014 and what we can expect in 2015. Hey man, Two Broke Twimbos is a year old now, so that's dope.
Yes. Much like an adolescent baby struggling to eat solid meals and still shitting on itself, Two Broke Twimbos is coming up, sucking on the teat of social media and podcasting.
Okay, right. Moving on. Just want to let you know how our transition to the new year was. It was very difficult. If you have read a blog post I put up about unhappy holidays, you would have read that I had a very tough time of it, mostly because, and it's in the name, I'm a broke twimbo. But somehow I survived. I'm here. I'm not dead. And
sadly,
I mean, you know, it's another year of struggle coming up. I actually remember the whole period from like just before Christmas to just past New Year. It was a days of brokenness. It was terrible. Anytime anyone called me, first of all, you were very fortunate if you were able to call me, because that means I was able to charge my phone, and there was no power at my house because I didn't pay for my electricity. Yes. But yes, if anyone called me, I would tell them, look, my man, wherever you want to take me, I can't. I'm very busy. But I was lying. I wasn't busy.
The look on your face. Like, that is genuinely heartbroken right now. It's like, damn, man, I was going through some dire
I was going through things, man. I was going through things. But anyway, 2015, look, man, new year, new things, bro. Promises of donations coming through. It's donate at Two Broke Twimbos.
Yeah. I've actually set up PayPal now works in Zim. I've actually successfully used it. I set up a little Ponzi scheme on my personal email. So thank you to Margaret and Thelma in Australia for helping a young Manika prince out. I have now successfully reclaimed my kingdom, and you shall be receiving your reimbursements on February 45th of 3522.
That reminds me of the Zimbabwean guys. I think they were from George's, who had a huge scandal of scamming certain Australian girls.
What are they doing?
Oh, it was one of those, you know, I mean, you know, Zimbabweans are charming, bro. After dealing with Zimbabwean women for so long, any other country's woman is just...
Guys, I mean, this is fair. That's why we are gold in South Africa.
It's a piece of cake, I tell you. So here they are, seducing women, you know what I mean? And yeah, basically living a lavish lifestyle.
Based on that.
On other women's money.
It's like that.
I actually have to read up on it. I have to find out what happened. Because apparently there were actual charges pressed and whatnot.
It's the same story. Like, there's this dude in Nigeria. I can't remember if he was staying in Nigeria or he had immigrated to Australia. But he basically had made a hustle of getting elderly Australian women to send him money to come visit them, and he'd never pitch.
Swag.
And when the story finally broke, he had clocked like 80,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah, but that's Australian dollars anyway, so... Psh.
That's like 85,000 American dollars.
But it was Australian dollars. Anyway.
Dumbass. So yeah, that's the new hustle right now. That's what I'm trying to do to make my money. So any ladies, especially of the elderly variety, if you're earning a steady paycheck, a stable housing situation, you're able to provide me with regular meals, maybe a foot rub here and there, holla at your boy.
I don't even know why we have to make it seem like it's a scheme, you know what I mean? She can understand from the beginning that, look, if you're looking for companionship, I can give that to you in exchange for,
half your paycheck.
Even a quarter, I don't mind.
I like to consider myself a progressive thinker, a feminist, if you will. And it's all about switching roles.
I mean, if it happens one way, it shouldn't happen the other way.
Exactly.
So if there are any females out there, then you're interested in such an arrangement. Again, we're here for you.
I'm a dapper young individual, so my mother says.
Sometimes when I comb my hair, I actually don't run away from my reflection. So, we could do something.
Yes, let's get it popping in the streets.
We could do something. But, problem with doing these things with elderly people, some of them are a bit freaky.
That is, dude, there's this documentary. Okay, I don't want to put him on blast. But one of our homies gave me a documentary.
Is it an actual documentary?
Documentary. I had the footage and thing. Who's the dude that directed The Greatest Story Ever Sold and Super Size Me? While I'm telling the story, Google him and then we'll get the name. So anyway, this guy is like at a 7-part series on HBO about the 7 deadly sins. So one of the sins is lust. And then he goes and he finds a group of elderly women that are progressive sexual thinkers. So there are women that are addicted to gangbangs. And it's so odd. You see an 80-year-old woman like Margaret. Yes, I'm 85 and I'm addicted to gangbangs. What? And then on the flip side, there's a dude who's younger than us. He's like 24. He's like, I only date geriatric women. So like all the women that they interview are the women he dates, some of whom happen to be these elderly freaks living on the fringe of society.
Morgan Spurlock.
There we go. My man Morgan Spurlock. He had a 7-part documentary on HBO. Look it up, 7 Deadly Sins. It's crazy.
Don't look it up. Probably shouldn't. Every time you watch a documentary, it messes with you, man. I'm worried.
It's called educating yourself.
No.
Okay. These Yakubians.
See, while we're talking about freaky older people, there's this whole Bill Cosby one that's come out, which is very disturbing.
Okay, it's not funny. Though.
It's not funny, bro. From a certain angle, you can look at it and laugh, but it's not funny.
How is mass rape funny?
That is not funny. What's funny is the fact that it was him.
Once again, how is that funny? That's shocking.
No, man,
disturbing.
We grew up watching freaking Bill Cosby, bruh. And
you will not take the pill and drink the pill, and then you're gonna wake up and you'll see me naked all over you. You don't tell anybody about the pill.
And he was like the epitome of, innocent, charming, doddering kind of dude. Man. Oh, what the hell, bruh?
Rudy, go into my room and get me the pills. I got lady friends coming over later tonight. Pudding pop.
Pudding pop. I was actually reading about his guan. Apparently there's 24 women.
I think it's more. I remember when the last woman came out, the model, and that's just before Felicia Rashad released her statement. Mm-hmm. I think we're closing in on 30. And then his former bodyguard / assistant who admitted to handing over cash or checks to these women, he said there could easily be more than 30 women. So yeah.
I was in the beginning, I think because I had such a high view of him growing up. Man,
why did we have a high view of him?
Bruh, okay, look.
Why?
Okay, yes, he did act like a bit of a retard. But it never seemed like he was actually retarded. It seemed more like
retarded.
He
He was goofy.
Yes, goofy is a better word. There we go.
He was goofy.
He was a goofy dude. You know what I mean? But he seemed like the good intention kind of.
Those are the characters he played,
fatherly figure kind of guy who's going to give you the advice that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. GGG. So I remember when the first person came out, I was like, please let it not be true.
That's like taking like Woody Allen can't be a child rapist.
No.
He seems so neurotic and cool.
Woody
and
Allen. I think we all kind of knew.
That's what I'm saying. But the characters he plays portray him as a certain individual.
Fair enough.
The dude raised his own wife. He was like, I'm going to raise the perfect wife. And then he married her. Yo, bro.
Why, Bill? Why? Anyway, so that's messed up, and that's been going on.
But, obviously there's been a lot of theories popping off.
Yeah.
Even like when I'm on Twitter, the rare occasions that I tweet about certain things that matter in the world, because you know me, I'm pretty much an idiot. I literally tweeted out, like, when the last woman came out, I was like, dudes, this is getting outrageous. Like, we're almost up to 30 women, and people are still saying it's a conspiracy theory. I don't have that many followers, I'm not Twitter famous like we used to be, and these new kids on the block.
Those days.
These new kids are doing big things, tweeting junk. Anyway.
We're going to have to talk about that at some point. But
anyway, yeah. So, out of nowhere, I kid you not, 20.
RKO out of nowhere.
20 nowhere. 20 people out of nowhere. Shut up, you're confusing me. 20 people hop up. No, it's a conspiracy. They're trying to bring the black man down because they're trying to raise the image of the black man. This is disgusting. They're always trying to bring the black man down. And at some point, I was just like, this is pointless. Because there's no smoke without fire. And some of these accusations go back to the 70s. And he can't even be tried for them because the statute of limitations has expired. Yeah. So you're telling me for 30 plus years, these white people were like, guys, we have to bring Bill Cosby down. But he's so powerful and so influential, it'll take us 30 years to do it. Meanwhile, this is a black man raping white women in the 70s. Emmett Till got hung for talking to a white woman. Like, less than 2 decades before that. And you're telling me that they wouldn't hesitate to put the dude in jail? Come on.
So check this out, okay? 2-3 days ago, Bill Cosby was performing in Denver.
Denver, the last dinosaur. He's my friend and a whole lot more. Okay, sorry, what?
Yeah, so he was performing in Denver. Denver. And there were protests outside. He was doing his usual stand-up act and whatnot. And there were protesters outside and blah, blah, blah. Inside, there were about 2,000 people. And he performed for almost an hour, I think. Or almost 2 hours, actually.
How does a man that old manage a 2-hour set? Like, was he sleeping for 30 minutes? Like, he's like, I need to take a nap. Excuse me.
He's been very physically active over the past 30 years.
Physically active? He's blind in one eye. Have you seen how crazy his eye is?
He does look a bit old, Brad. But anyway, at the end of this, the entire crowd gives him a standing ovation. Woo, great. What? Right outside, there's probably as many people as there are inside protesting. Then you're kind of like, I mean, what kind of mindset do you need to have to be like, I know about all these Bill Cosby accusations, and I know there's people protesting and he may have been involved in rape, but I am going to his show?
Well, first and foremost, this is a fact. People are stupid, for one. And people believe characters are real people. We've all seen it. Like, you'll see a celebrity, and instead of referring to them as their real name, you refer to them as a character, and you start asking them questions. Like, I don't know. Like that episode of Friends, when Joey starts dates Brooke Shields. Yeah, she comes on as a special guest, and she's some crazy woman that thinks he's Dr. Drake Ramore, like in real life. Yeah. And she's like, Dr. Drake, how could you do it? I just saw you on TV 30 minutes ago. How did you get here so fast? There are people that literally think like that.
The same people that call 555-5555. Hello, can I speak to Indiana Jones?
That was a Dave Chappelle joke, right? Yeah. And on top of that, okay, there are the other people that are saying like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Granted, I think if you look at the way black people are portrayed in the media, especially American media versus white people, there is something to say about that, because like there was another story that came out the same day or the same weekend. Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. Christian Bale beat up his girlfriend and his mother. But we didn't hear nothing about that in the news. For 2 years, there was nothing but Chris Brown.
You know what I know about Christian Bale? He's such a stand-up guy. He went to the hospital to go visit a kid with cancer who was his biggest fan. That's Christian Bale stories that come out.
Exactly, because they control the media cycle.
Well,
so obviously, yeah, we can definitely say that there's always an agenda of some sort to make it seem or unfairly put down the black man, so to speak. You know what I mean? Fight the powers that be, whatever. But let's be serious, guys. After like the moment you cross 5, we've got to start asking questions. Like, dude, and if they all come with the same, when people like Janice Dickinson are coming forward and like this dude tried to drug me. Granted, Janice Dickinson has put a lot of drugs in her system willingly
on her own.
I mean, come on, man.
Man, I don't know. I'm disappointed. And
then did you hear that there was hey, so when dudes want to find dirt on you, they will find dirt on you. They found like stand up from the 80s, or I think the late 70s, early 80s, where he's talking about Spanish Fly. And like how when he was growing up, like Spanish Fly was this mysterious thing, because he used to talk about like, hey God, you got the Spanish Fly. Spanish Fly makes the girls like you. Then he talks about going to Spain, and the first thing he also is Spanish Fly. And they're like, nah, you have that American Fly though. So yeah, but dudes always like, have you noticed like whenever something pops off, dudes will find tweets from like 3 years ago. Like I love Mackinnon. They found tweets from a decade ago before Twitter's even found it. Like, hey, this Drake is corny, bruh.
People will find dirt, and you actually wonder, did someone favorite that, or geez,
dudes? I think, but you know, I think the dudes, you can pay for the Twitter fire hose, right? Like if you go to Twitter directly, you can pay for the fire hose, the full fire hose, and then you can put like a specific search term and probably find it. So if you say, okay, I love Mackinnon, what did I love Mackinnon ever say about Drake? And you type in Drake, and you'll see every reference he's ever made to Drake.
People have time, bruh. Jeez. Anyway, so that's something that happened the past couple of weeks that's been very disturbing.
I refuse to talk about allegations.
What else happened this week? What else happened the past week?
What else happened? In fact, we should talk about our episodes, man. Like we've dropped a solid run of episodes. The Simba Tags, Young Nash, Shingi Mangoma, Begotten Son, and Munya Tanganyika. That was I think the B-side, especially, getting a lot of feedback about that. It's probably one of our best episodes yet. If you have not listened to it, you definitely need to make sure you listen to that. We covered a lot of topics in there, to the chagrin of Dan.
It was 2 hours long, bruh.
So, it was a good podcast.
It'd been better if it was like an hour.
We gotta feed the streets, son. We gotta feed the streets.
Better. Something else that's been happening, we're gonna start getting regular with our blog posts as well. We know that they were a big deal when we first started out. So yeah,
were they
bring
really?
those back. Oh, they were, man. Dude, in terms of hits,
dude,
our stats show, obviously the podcasts are the main item that people listen to. But those blog posts, those ones from the beginning, you remember the whole toilet, whatever.
If I drop a pebble in a fishbowl, it's obviously going to make a relatively bigger splash than dropping a pebble in a pond. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I don't like your reference. I'd like to think that we started off as a pond.
Yeah, it's a pondo.
A pondo. We started off.
Speaking of pondo, I also want to speak like those Zim dudes are doing those tax items in states.
Or the whole tax fraud, whatever.
But you know the funny thing? Okay, let me keep quiet. Yeah.
Apparently, and this is, I was being told this by
an unnamed source.
An unnamed source.
Obviously.
Who is also involved in these ones. Apparently, this is a standard thing that is being done by Zimbabweans who go to the UK.
Yeah, this I know. Not UK.
And especially the UK. I don't know. He was speaking about the UK. And he's actually been involved in it. They go there and they commit this fraud and whatever. And they have a whole conglomerate and they all know each other and whatnot.
Yeah.
And yeah, they caught 2 or 3 owns, whatever. but like everyone else is doing it. I was like, geez, bro. I know of another dude who was doing. Basically, he found a guy who can hack into all sorts of systems. So whatever you want, a booking, a ticket, service, whatever, you get it to you off price. People just find it in their systems. So you don't get the physical ticket, but you just go there with your name and you're in the system, half price.
And when they
guarantees.
When they finally audit the system, and they're like, wait a minute.
That's the thing. So Isha odds are doing things, bro.
Yeah, that tax item is nothing new. I've been hearing many a story from time immemorial, so to speak. We all remember back in the day when in high school, we'd see a lot of dudes with American cars sitting on them chrome wheels. I'm like, yeah, that's how he's making it.
Well,
cool.
What are you doing in the UK, bro? Nah, I'm a nurse. Bruh.
Yeah, what you doing in America? Just jobs, here and there, just
He was Burger King for a bit, then yeah.
And my question is like, why is it whenever Zimbabweans go to America, it doesn't matter if they're there for a week or 10 years, accent changes immediately.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Like, yeah, man, I was in Texas, you know what I mean? I was down there in Dallas.
Yeah, I was in the airport.
I was in Dallas, yeah.
We were flying through. So.
Yeah, I was in transit for like 3 hours. Then we just went over there to Frankfurt.
Yeah, man, everything's bigger in Texas, man.
Yeah, everything's big, man. It was great. I tell you what, boy. I tell you what. Zeno Panger.
But Zimba, man. There's some ones that are just embarrassing, man. Like this whole tax fraud one. Because you know what's going to be said? Zimbabweans involved in tax fraud.
We are the new Nigerians.
That's messed up.
But yeah,
except,
we've got a ways to go, but we're getting there,
Except other African ladies don't like us as much. I don't get that as well. Especially Zim ladies. Obsession with Nigerians.
Because they have money.
Or they just sent an email that they have money.
No, dude, I've seen them in the club. They have money.
Prince.
Dude, there've been times I've been in the club and I've just been like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Are you saying that our Zimbabwean women are of such low standards that they are simply chasing the naira, as it were?
Flashing lights. I'll say no more.
Okay. Moving on. Something I want to talk about, the Ballon d'Or.
The Fall on the Floor.
The Fall on the Floor award, which was awarded to Ronaldo. Now, I found it funny. I mean, Ronaldo was probably the most likely to get it, and he got it. Fair enough, whatever. Ronaldo is asked, who would you give the award? And he names 3 of his Real Madrid teammates. I mean, surely, even by himself, he must think that, you know what? Maybe I'm the best, but Messi's second best. I mean, come on, bruh. And Messi is also the same guy. Who would you give? And he mentions like his Barcelona and Argentina teammates. And he doesn't even mention Ronaldo. That's messed up.
No, it's not.
I mean, no, respect your competition, bruh.
Do you know what the problem with the world today is? We all want to be politically correct and be nice to each other. Let's go get along. Screw that ish. If you play for my rival team and you are by definition my biggest rival, I mean, every year we're going up against each other for the Golden Boot, for the Golden Ball, and for the league title, Champions League, Copa del Rey, whatever it may be. You are my enemy. You must die. But I will not acknowledge your presence.
The question is not who do you like. No, the question is who is the best.
If you are not on my team, if you are my enemy, you do not exist.
That's just poor. That's poor.
Dope.
And then you got other people.
But Messi was looking swagged out in his Makandiwa suit. It was nice. That's 2 years in a row, but I think Messi's gonna retire. Do you remember Adam last year?
The sparkly eye. Shame, man. Anyway, the other messed up thing about that whole award was obviously they're now asking all these coaches and players and former players and pundits and whatever to give their top 3. Who do you think is in the top 3? But by far the majority, obviously, Messi, Ronaldo, and someone else. You know, someone else is always up for contention. By the way, we must speak about how the fact Yaya Toure was not even considered when he most probably deserved it more than any of these other people.
We didn't score as many goals. It's all about goals.
It's not about goals.
But
Neuer didn't score any goals.
Exactly. I was going to say, Manuel Neuer didn't even deserve to be in the top 3. Toure is a beast.
Should have been Yaya Toure. Or if not Yaya Toure,
he's been a bulldozer for a few years now.
Or like in the whole FIF Pro top 11 team, whatever, Iniesta was there. It's like, bruh, Iniesta.
He's not even starting 11 anymore. What the
He's
hell
not
going on?
he's not even good enough for the Barcelona starting 11.
But then again, it's like when Ryan Giggs won the Player of the Year. They're like, let's give it to him. He's got a good career, It's just throw him a bone, guys. Come on, man. Just throw him a bone, man. Come here.
Hey, bruh, in my Boozers League games, I've played more of an influence past year than Iniesta. Anyway.
That's funny because you play bench warmer.
I do not.
Really?
I got put on the 70th minute the last game.
The 7th minute.
9th minute.
7th minute.
Anyway, yeah. So some of these coaches like, yeah, who are your top three? Everyone, Messi, Ronaldo, and someone. Messi, Ronaldo, and someone. And you got peeps who come in and like, oh no, it's Javier Mascherano and Wayne Rooney, and I think Roy Hodgson had Mascherano.
Roy Hodgson.
He had like all defenders.
That's why we fired him. Bastard.
Foolish man.
That's why Mascherano is not a proper defender. He's a defensive midfielder that can't tackle. Anyway, we've got very technical for the ladies that listen to our show.
Yes,
but
basically kick ball in net. Yeah.
No, that's condescending. Okay.
Excuse me, I'm not the one who just said flashing lights a few minutes ago.
No, that's just facts. Flashing lights. No, listen. There are some lovely Zimbabwean women, that do not see a man for his bank balance. They see for the character that he is.
If that was the case,
and usually those women are already married.
I would not be going home to watch episodes of Key and Peele. I would be going for a movie. But no, there's no such women. Can't lie to me.
I think your problems extend far beyond simple bank balance.
No, it's definitely bank balance.
Oh yeah, so what's going on? Speaking of Zim ladies, there's the top 5, the sexiest Zim list, which we are hearing about, but we can't really see. Like, I just saw a picture of a babe with a giant ass.
That was on the 3 Men on a Boat blog. So he's
looks like she feeds it directly, but that thing was huge. What the hell?
Let me see. Let me open this article. Windows has detected an IP address.
But so big, she actually gets taller when she sits down. Just whiz.
When she turns around, she's knocking people down.
How does she get in a combi?
All right, so this was the item. The top 5 Zim women sexiest bodies list. Man, these lists are getting out of control.
At number 5.
I kind of need time to think about it.
No, you reading it.
Oh, the one that's here. I don't know who's. Okay, I don't know what order they are, but here we've got Rachel Stewart.
That's number 5.
This is not in order, dude. He's just naming 5 names.
Okay. Oh, this is his idea.
Well, it's not his idea, obviously. He's talking about this. He says, we saw the list and on it are a bunch of models and TV personalities. Rachel Stewart, Greatmore Chachka, Kimberly Robinson, she's fresh. Super Sibo, I don't know if that means Sibo Bero, and Makosi Msambasi.
It's Makosi.
Makosi is so fresh as well, Sha.
Word.
Dude, you see in the pictures, like, she's like, you see in person, bro, you're like, damn, son. Jeez.
No, let's not like that. So Zimbabwean women are blessed. I've actually been doing some body viewing as of late. Trying to find myself the aforementioned sponsor.
Yes.
So I've been frequenting the areas these sponsors might frequent as well. Namely Pariah, Maestro, and with the advantages, usually Maestro is free entry, so it's a win-win. You get in,
you order something in a plastic cup, you fill it up with water.
Why would I order anything? I wait.
They don't kick you out?
No.
That is my new spot.
So yes, and there are some beautiful. We have a lot of beautiful women actually. We actually do. The problem with ours, what I've noticed is the weaves and the makeup. A bad weave and a bad makeup will ruin anything. And they love to cake it on. Well, you can't even hug them with white shirts, bruh. They're like, oh, dude, I love that shirt with the face imprint on it, man. Where'd you get that? I'm like, dude, it was a white shirt when I got here.
What is up with that weave with the freaking splitting of the Red Sea down the middle? You know that, bruh. It's like there's such a huge gap. It's like, did you run out of hair or what happened?
Are you trying to land a plane? What's going on?
Man.
You're like, are the left and right side of your head beefing? It's like a fire break in the middle of her head.
Gosh, yes, Grand Canyon. Going on there, man. I don't understand. But I don't get it.
You
Apparently,
literally see dudes standing on either edge of the weave with binoculars, like
This is such a vast expanse. This is
David
amazing.
Attenborough's voice just comes in. It's like, across the gorge, you will notice that there are animals feeding. Man, it's just I don't get it. I actually don't get it because I think it's a style. Why do you want to show off half your scalp?
some of these styles don't make sense. Like where they got the weave that starts like halfway the back of the head, so you can see the edge, and then the weave starts, and it just looks bad. Or the other weave where like they scratch and the whole thing just shifts like a helmet.
I know that art.
The funniest thing is like you see a girl with a new weave and she just be tapping randomly, like
It's tapping her head.
what's going on? Nothing. I'm cool. How you doing? I'm good. Like you're gonna give yourself a concussion.
Yeah. Anyway, but Yasha, please avoid the bad weaves. Do you know what? If you can't afford a good weave, fair enough. Just go natural, Shy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I ain't never heard a man complain about an afro. I love an afro.
they're the mentally colonized individuals that somehow believe that straight hair or wavy hair.
You can tell me about mental colonization or whatever, but if someone looks good, they look good. And sometimes, straight hair looks good. Sometimes an afro looks good. I mean, sometimes just have your hair as it is. I don't know.
I think the argument I hear, it's so hard to maintain black hair. And I asked a question to like a natural hairstylist, and she was like, "That's actually a very good question." I was like, maybe it's so difficult and take you so long to maintain black hair because the way you're trying to maintain it isn't how it's supposed to be maintained. You know what I mean? Like if you let your hair grow naturally, and if your hair naturally locks up, then just get locks. You know what I mean? Stop trying to go for these trends and styles and so forth. Look after yourselves, ladies. You're beautiful. Just the way you
some
are.
of you. Okay, a few of you.
I actually had a very insightful post about weaves. I think I dropped about 5 years ago on my old blog. It was popular with the ladies.
Must dig it up.
Yeah, Weave It Alone. Just Google philosophy. Weave It Alone was a very good piece. That got me a lot of DM action back in the day.
That still happens, apparently. By the way,
Word.
apparently, I don't know. I've been so out of touch for so long. But the whole, this is my number. Hit me up in the DM. These kids been telling me.
Yeah, these kids. Yeah. That we sound so.
It's like
we sound like they're disgruntled. All they were like,
my day.
Twitter's changed so much. We missed the old Twitter.
nah.
Back when we didn't have electricity.
Back when we didn't have jobs, Twitter was fun.
Man.
Now that we got stuff to do, like,
Oh yeah. Anyway, so about that list, I figure we should do our own list.
we actually should. I think let's do this. Okay, we put it to the audience regarding, and since we're equal opportunity, what we want to do is let's go top 5.
These are the options. Okay, we'll do like a top 5.
Top 5
biggest liars on Twitter.
Yeah, top 5 biggest liars. Top 5 best bodies.
We could do top 5
best use of filters.
top 5 best. That's an Instagram item.
That's dream seller. Basically, yeah, top 5 best dream seller. Where someone like online, they look like a certified dime. You're like, I cannot wait to meet this person, man or woman. And then when you finally go face to face, you're like, I cannot believe I was sold this dream.
I think let's do that one.
Yeah, that one.
Man, they're about to be some bodies.
So yeah, if you guys
hit the floor.
If you guys are listening, the day after this post, this episode drops, we'll also take it to Twitter, and then we'll compile the list, and then we'll see.
Votes via DM, top 5. Do you want? No one is gonna get revealed who you said. Unless you want to. I mean, I don't know, but
you can even submit. I can actually set up an anonymous poll on the website or even on Facebook.
Yeah, but we need to get nominations first because we're kind of out of touch.
Yeah. So yeah, let's hear who's selling the dreams right now. Back in the day, who was selling dreams when we were on Twitter?
Back in the day,
actually, yeah, we still talk to these people.
But
yeah, there were some dream sellers. There were some dream sellers,
and
there were some diamonds in the rough.
Oh my God! And it's those days. It was a you know the whole formula. It's meet on Twitter, head to DM, head to Facebook/Instagram.
There was no
Then you
Instagram
meet
back
up.
then.
Facebook.
There was no Instagram back then.
Look at them photos.
Guys, okay, let's while we're on the subject, let's give you some top tips for identifying dream sellers. If every photo is taken in poor lighting or it's at an angle, if she's looking back
Or down.
to the side, looking perplexed perhaps, dream seller. If she never uploads a video where you see her teeth, dream seller.
If she only has facial shots.
Dream seller.
Dream seller.
Or she's
I need to tell you about this person. Wait, no, I need to tell you about this person. Okay.
I see you're putting someone on blast right now.
Man, this was years ago. I'm pretty sure she'll never come across this. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Bruh, the facials. Ha! I was going around showing people, guys, there's someone in this planet who exists like this. Oh, and you're lying. I sold dreams like, no, we gotta meet up, chi, whatnot. She's like, all right, all good.
H-Town item.
Dog, when we met up, it wasn't even she's hot, but not as hot as the pictures. She was the polar opposite.
Yeah, it happens. So yeah, let us know. In fact, if you guys have interesting stories regarding that, you can submit anonymously, like we promised. Like you can email us, get all of us on Twitter. We'd love to hear these stories because we've all had that experience. Where you meet someone on social media, like maybe you relate to their tweets. This person is funny.
You know what I mean?
We like the same stuff.
You've been catfished.
Then bam, catfish light.
All right, no, so let's do that. So, yeah, so for next week, I'm actually excited to do this. We're gonna get a list. This is so petty and foolish, but hey,
it's fun.
It's fun,
and it's at someone's expense. It's great.
All right, so top 5, top 10.
Depends on how many nominations we get.
So let's start off with top 10. If we don't get enough nominations, we'll make it top 5. So top 10
dream sellers, i.e. the pictures that you see and the way they talk on their Facebook / or even when they send you voice notes like, hey baby, I just felt like messaging you today because I miss you.
And
meanwhile,
girl.
In person, hi, how are you?
How do you even do that? Is there like an audio filter? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to do that. Top 10 dream sellers on Twitter and Instagram.
All right.
Anyway, so on that note, that's us, two broke Twimbos. Keep it exciting for next week so you know what to look out for. Don't forget to hit us up on all the socials and like, follow, subscribe, download if you have to, whatever it is.
Yeah. I know we said we're going to cover the hip hop awards, but I mean, it's really a dead horse by now. Yeah. But we've actually got a video that'll be dropping probably this week or next week, so look out for that. That's basically going to summarize the shambolic shambles
of the hip hop awards.
The shambulated.
Something good came out of it though. People noticed Kelvin.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, and there was also 10's birthday bash this last weekend, which was good. Then
apparently high energy. Some
reporter, like reporters. That's another thing. Oh yeah. Like Carl dropped a joke like about Jesus, like if Jesus were around today, like when Mary came to him like, Jesus, there's no wine at the party, he was like, people my drinks are scana and like he basically went to like the whole chorus for my drinks. The reporter starts off the story, the headline is mixed reactions to Carl Jobs' little bit joke, and he only interviews one person.
Mixed reactions.
So does that constitute a mixed reaction, or is the reporter just looking for someone to justify his position? You know what I mean? Anyway, it was actually quite a funny stand-up set. It was actually high energy, dope highlight. Jarseed came out. That was dope.
I keep hearing about him.
Do you know who Jarseed is?
Jarseed? I imagine he's someone who sings.
You're an embarrassment. You truly are an embarrassment. You're on the radio and you don't know who Jarseed is? No. All right. Never mind. So yeah, that's it. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, share the podcast,
donate $1 if you have it,
and yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys next week. Zip it up and zip it out.
We broke.
I don't know, but think it's Calvin on the beat.
Yabona sebegcwala ngani intwana zemakhonela bacheri sebefuna banu intwana zemalokisheni mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey bona all stars njalo ufake idobesi still gonna handle business bazo catch my feelings bayazi mina meli logish bastili bankwala nginkomish itochera basnobish bona bangizwe ku radio bambone ku video manje sebenlandela bambizwa ngobhuti madlisa njenge Twitter bonke sazobahandla lokho ngipush up from the days emakonet lahlela ama rhyme even sesikolweni landela abadala ngangena emfolweni manje yisikhathi sambona escalate bona intwana nesithunzi yonke inyaka ibuzwa kimi yeah mina vele yami phesera ngoba wonke umuntu usazofunda kimi yabona sebegcwala ngani intwana zemakhonela bacheri sebefuna banu intwana zemalokisheni mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey bona ngithe ngiqala lokho bebengiqala manje sebethi ngubani isikhokho sebengiqamba bona bebethi mina ngiyaqanda manje sebethi ngiyashisa ngoba ndahlela inamba bona ngifake igasi emephini amayelo afunga ubuye lokishini bathi baqwele ngestampa njalo siphethele vibe batshele ukuthi bengeza soplome ecostini ngiyabona bafisi ukuskip isalati abanye bafisi ukuringa njengathi abanye bafisi ukutreka njengathi batshele bazogcwala ngegasi bona intwana nesithunzi yonke inyaka ibuzwa kimi mina vele yami phesera ngoba wonke umuntu usazofunda kimi yabona sebegcwala ngani intwana zemakhonela bacheri sebefuna banu intwana zemalokisheni mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey yabona sebegcwala ngani intwana zemakhonela bacheri sebefuna banu intwana zemalokisheni mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey mabe sibona bathi eta skupare hey Dwana yellow velvet